You want to go to Nintendo?
Yeah, let's
Close out there.
close out on Nintendo because I know it's gonna
Okay.
be a good while for that one.
Hmm. What's their opener?
Honestly, I don't know. um, the the Pro, the Switch
All
Pro.
right. Now, okay. If you're gonna start us off on Nintendo like this, then
If they do not announce the Pro this week, I think they start with the Nintendo Switch Pro.
but they said
They threw us off. They
Hmm.
drove even more hype for their E3 reveals. Wild speculation, by the way, guys. Wild speculation. If it isn't revealed sooner, or revealed prior to E3.
I'm gonna disagree. If you'll leave it there, but I think if it's not announced before E3,
It's not getting announced.
it's not gonna happen. I don't know, man. Like the Switch Pro has been rumored since literally 2018, or yeah, probably late 2017.
Yeah.
And Bloomberg keeps shooting their shot.
Who's this Bloomberg guy?
Seriously, is it one intern at Bloomberg that just keeps like talking to some insider, and it just it's crazy that there have been so many reports of the Switch Pro, but literally nothing from Nintendo has come out about it.
Yeah.
No confirmation. It's been 4 years since the Switch.
I'm in agreement with you. If it doesn't get revealed this week, I don't think it'll be at E3. I just want to put it on there just so it's there. So it's there. But I'm in agreement. But maybe, who knows? Who knows?
But Harrison,
Someone could say something and just to throw you off. That's the game industry. They are so secretive about everything that they have to do these things because like stuff gets leaked all the time.
you're right. You're right. But
But
it's been 4 years since the Switch came out.
it's time.
It's time for a new. It's time for a new console. I don't know if it's time for a mid-generation step.
I would also agree with you there too. I would be willing to wait another year for a Switch 2 or whatever it's going to be. I would prefer that, to be honest with you, because I want something that's even more powerful than what this rumored. I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on.
So Switch Pro hard cut to Breath of the Wild 2.
You think they start with that?
Oh yeah.
If they start with Breath of the Wild 2, Nick, like, what else do they have to reveal? Like, it's Nick.
Metroid Prime 4, Mother 3, Pikmin 4.
We are already so hyped up for Nintendo's press conference. If they put Breath of the Wild 2 as the opener, they will.
Why wouldn't they?
They will put hype onto the hype. They will have hype within the press conference built up. Like, it'll be
Microsoft's doing the same
ridiculous.
thing.
It'll be ridiculous.
Why wouldn't they show? Why would they save that for the end?
I'm in agreement with you.
Shut up, they're not.
Breath of the Wild 2 opening game. But so do you think that, I mean, who do they have? Did they have
What do you,
did they just start with Breath of the Wild, or they have like a little bit of a build up to it as like the opener, or you hear the switch and then it's just Breath of the Wild?
that was a really good snap, by the way. That I was at E3 for a minute.
I was in the future.
What? Wait, what were you saying?
I said, do they have like, because like the direct, like they always have like the kind of the host come on and talk or whatever, and then they move on. Do you think it's just and then Breath of the Wild 2?
No, there's gonna be a COVID disclaimer, and then it's gonna jump into.
Oh,
Breath
you're
of the Wild
right.
2.
You're right. That's true.
Mark my words.
S tier snap. Thank you. um, okay, that's a very bold statement, Nick. But
It's not bold. It's not bold. We
you're
know.
right. You're right. It's not bold. It's not bold. But it's Nintendo we're talking about here.
You're right.
Like we have to lower, but also raise, but then also check ourselves and lower our expectations for Nintendo. But also, I feel like that could be very possible. So, boom, no pro announcement at all. Not even mentioning it. They immediately jump into Breath of the Wild 2, whether it's just a hard cut to Breath of the Wild 2, or they have some sort of host, whoever it is. Breath of the Wild 2. From there, we don't have to go in order of what's going to be revealed. But
I will have a caveat. If the Switch Pro is announced before E3, there will be a disclaimer at the bottom saying that Breath of the Wild 2 is running on the Switch Pro.
Of course.
And it'll look
of
incredible.
Course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
All right, let's get outside of this. I knew this would happen. I knew once we had the Nintendo, it would just kind of derail. So let's ground ourselves a little bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about some Smash character reveals.
I thought they were done. Is there one more?
No, there's two more at least.
Oh
I think there's two more in Fighter Pass 2. So definitely Master Chief.
I could see it though.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to calm down here. Smash Bros. Reveal Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief.
He just the trailer starts off. Mario's just chilling there. I mean, he's already been stabbed through the heart with Sephiroth's sword. So let's just say Master Chief runs in and just he throws a plasma grenade onto Mario and then just corpse humps him. No, but yeah, I could see a Master Chief reveal. I mean, Microsoft is very open to their characters. I mean, it's in Fortnite. It's in Fortnite, right? Master Chief's in Fortnite, so why not come to Smash Bros?
I think we'll get Master Chief, and then we'll get one more. I think they'll do a twofer.
You think so?
And I think so.
Okay.
I think
and
they'll
who,
do.
Though?
I think they'll do one for the Western audience, so Master Chief, and then one for Japan, or one for a more Eastern audience. I don't know what that would be. Maybe like Dante from well, Devil May Cry. That's a Western franchise too.
Yeah,
but
well,
that would also be
cool.
Well,
it's a Japanese studio.
Well, maybe Dante from Devil May Cry.
Master Chief and
but that's almost too many badass characters at once.
Yeah,
you
they need
like an Animal Crossing character and then Master Chief or like Doomslayer or something.
Banjo's in the game, right?
Banjo's in the game. Yeah.
Okay. How about Ori?
That's pretty good. That's too Microsoft though, but that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, well, or Ori.
Yeah. Okay. Master Chief and or Ori, and then
another Pokemon. No, I don't know.
Oh,
Detective Pikachu. I don't know.
I got it.
All right.
During this direct, they're gonna announce either a new Fire Emblem or a remake of a Fire Emblem,
and then
that character is gonna be the last DLC character in Smash.
I think there will be riots.
Yeah, there will be.
All right,
and it's gonna be a sword user.
All right, I'm gonna say Master Chief and or Ori, and a mysterious guest. I don't know, because I have no idea. I mean, there's so much they could pull from. Hopefully, they would do a franchise that has not been plucked from yet.
Plucked, Pikmin.
No,
Pikmin
Captain Olimar's in there.
No.
Right? Yeah,
he is
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Moving on.
I don't like to dwell on Smash
Because we don't play it, but we still like love to talk about it for some reason. I don't even know why.
yeah,
It's just speculation, man.
it is a
Gosh.
speculation. All right, let's ground ourselves a little bit more.
Okay. Pikmin 4.
Wait, are you serious?
Why not?
Why? Yeah, okay. You know what I think happened?
You know what? Let me backtrack. That's not happening.
Pikmin 5.
Pikmin 3.
Pikmin Forever. I think we'll see some Pokemon Legends Arceus gameplay.
Yeah,
Arceus.
I think that's
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's safe gameplay. I don't think we need more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I think that's sold itself, right? Arceus is what we really want.
It didn't sell itself, but it
I mean,
it has
I'm
been
probably gonna like buy it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know,
think
man.
just go for like a complete makeover.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still like up in the arms. Like I kind of want it just because like it's like the old school Pokemon, but then like also I'm also kind of going against what I've said before about
Yeah.
about Sword and Shield. So whatever, I don't know. But it's like 2D-esque, so I don't know. Maybe a Pokemon. No, there's no more Pokemon reveals. We'll get
maybe. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say like like Pokemon Souls, like Pokemon Gold and Silver, but like with like the Let's Go style of gameplay. But I don't think we need that again, right? I don't think so.
Probably not.
I think Pokemon's good.
Maybe Detective Pikachu too. I know that was announced.
Like the movie or like the game?
The game.
Really? You think so?
It was already announced. Like the game itself was announced along with a Detective Pikachu remaster for the Switch, but they haven't shown anything since I think 2019.
I didn't even realize that Detective Pikachu was getting a remaster. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably check it out then. Okay.
And I truly do think Fire Emblem is gonna get either a new game or a remake. Either
you
a
think
new game
so?
or
You think?
or
When did Fire Emblem Three Houses come out? 2019.
2019. I think it'll be a Fire Emblem Echoes, and it'll be a Genealogy of the Holy War remake. That's Fire Emblem 4, only released in Japan. You're falling asleep. Wake up.
So a reboot or a remake?
Remake, yeah. Fire Emblem Echoes remake.
Okay. I think it's too soon for like a new Fire Emblem.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think it's more likely to be a remake than it is
But
a new game.
Plot twist. It's only on the eShop for a month.
That'll be good. Yeah, that's gonna be right there.
That's good. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right. Let me just ask you a question.
Okay.
Let's get this out of the way.
All right.
Do you think we're either going to see Bayonetta 3 or Metroid Prime 4 at E3?
Bayonetta, absolutely. Metro Prime, no, I don't think so at all.
Okay. So no mention of it. Not even like another like a re-reveal of the trailer of the logo.
Still in development, guys. I don't think so.
Okay, it's not ready.
I don't think it's ready. Maybe if they do mention it, we'll get the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Okay.
Collection.
That's a good compromise.
Maybe they'll, because Nintendo does it. They'll say, hey, we're still developing this game, but here's this instead.
That's what they did with Breath of the Wild in the last Direct with Skyward Sword.
Exactly. So Metro Prime 3 Collection coming out this year for the Switch. Boom. I think that's pretty strong, right? That's not like crazy.
That's a good like August or September game.
Yeah. Or like maybe early 2021 or something. Or 2022.
Yeah, or never.
or never. Never coming out.
I do think there's a semi-strong possibility we'll see a 2D Metroid whether that be Samus Returns coming from the 3DS to the Switch, or a remake of Metroid Fusion,
Okay.
or just a new Metroid, 2D Metroid.
I could see a a 2D Metroid. I could see both sides. Either
Okay.
a Switch port from the 3DS, because I feel like a lot of people probably missed that, because that was like that was
Right
after
at
the
the end.
Switch came out, right? So I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
people probably missed that. I didn't play
I
it.
hated playing the 3DS after the
Yeah.
Switch launched. It felt archaic.
I'm gonna throw one out here. Hollow Knight.
Shadow Drop,
S- Silk Song, gameplay, and release date.
but not a Shadow Drop.
Not a shadow drop. I do not think so. I don't know what the release date would be, but I think it's definitely coming out this year sometime.
Okay.
Maybe in October.
You're just saying that because it's spooky.
It's a little spooky.
Okay. All right. Another question for you. We know Monolith Soft is helping with the development of Breath of the Wild 2,
Okay. Yeah.
and they released Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition in 2020.
Right.
Do you think they will have either a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or a Xenoblade Chronicles X remaster for the Switch? And X was released on the Wii U. I saw you. I saw I lost you for a second, so I want to bring you back. Xenoblade Chronicles X was released on the Wii U, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was released in 2017 on the Switch.
So, chronologically, where does X fall into between 1 and 2?
I don't. I don't know if it does.
Okay.
It might be like a different. I really don't know. It
How
might be
do
different.
have these games sold like really well?
I think 2 and the Definitive Edition have both sold over 2 million copies, so they do decently well.
Okay, so maybe Xenoblade 3 coming like 2022, and then they announce X for this year to get some hype going. Well, Definitive
Yeah.
Edition came out this year, so I don't know.
I can tell you don't care, and I respect that. And
I just don't know anything about these
it's like,
games.
yeah, whatever. 2 is pretty good. It's a little.
Oh yeah, we'll absolutely get some Animal Crossing DLC when they shove it up now. I don't know. When Zelda happens, when the 35th anniversary, we'll get some Zelda stuff. I don't know about like it's been over a year now. Like they just been like kind of dropping stuff. So I don't know if they get does Animal Crossing get proper DLC? Like what would that even mean? Can you have 2 islands on the same Switch? Is the multiplayer going to be fine? We'll never know.
That's a good question.
We'll never know.
I think eventually you
don't
should
know.
be able to have 2 islands on the same Switch, but that should have been an at launch thing and not an afterthought.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some Animal Crossing seasonal events of some sort. You know, another summer event, and
Animal Crossing DLC stuff, whatever that means.
yeah, it's hard to say. I think we'll see it. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
it's a
Something.
huge game.
Yeah,
People are still playing it.
exactly. It's a great game too, by the way. I don't
Yeah.
I don't want me to sound. I'm kind of sounding condescending, but like also like I really did enjoy that game until I didn't, and then I fell off very hard. But I know a lot of people still love it, so
Yeah.
it's a good game. It's just Nintendo with their multiplayer stuff has never been great, and it's passed on to Animal Crossing, and I feel like it should be way better than what it is. But yeah, what can you do? Let's pull it back to Zelda here for a second, Nick. I know that's kind of wide open at this point, but do you think that they do in it. I think we'll see. So we mentioned Breath of the Wild 2. I think Skyward Sword is going to be there, and I think
Why?
they're going to announce some additional content.
Okay.
It's I know. Announce additional content. I'm not saying and stuff like
I'm a little poo-poo on this game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really
I'm
not
not
vibing
saying it's going to be Bowser's Fury level of like content, but I think there's going to be something there.
with. Okay.
Something.
And
That
I
being
hope there
said,
is.
I think they'll. I don't think Zelda's 35th anniversary is going to be in this direct. I think there will be an announcement for that direct in the future, possibly. But I do not think it's going to be. If it was, holy shit! But I don't
That's
think
a
I don't think it'll
lot.
be there. Yeah, that'd
That's
be
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
stuff
stuff.
to cover in 40 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be there. I think it'll get announced. Maybe they'll announce something as part of like the anniversary, but I don't think there'll be like the full scale direct, with Zelda.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think you're on track. I think they'll announce another direct for later in the year.
Yeah. And I think it'll probably be after Skyward Sword comes out.
Let's see what else do I have? Maybe a Super Mario Party 2.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
It seems like they're kind of testing the waters with their online capabilities. Maybe they're going to transition that to a new game.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
we could see something. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, it has more content than the first game. But
Do you think we get a new Mario game announcement, whether that's Odyssey 2 or something else? Or do you think it's just too kind of early for that?
I think it's kind of too early.
Okay.
Just I don't think Nintendo would want to put both Breath of the Wild 2 and a new Mario together. But well, those are two different genres. So I really don't know why they wouldn't.
Two different genres. I do not think Mario will come out this year for sure. It'll be probably
Okay.
next year. But do you think it'll get announced?
That could be their closer.
So it's Mario announcement.
Mario. Yeah, just
Proper
Odyssey 2 or something. Or
3D.
Mario Kart 9. I mean, that
Yeah.
it's kind of ready,
3D
Still
Mario
like 8 still sells well, but
announcement. Or I don't think both of them will be in the same one, but maybe Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart 9. Something like that.
we were putting too much hope into the C3.
Don't we always?
Always.
What else?
Splatoon 3, do you think we'll see any more of that?
Absolutely. I think we'll Splatoon. Man, it comes out
I don't really need to see any
2022.
more of that.
Yeah, I think no, I don't think we'll see it. I think it'll have its own direct at some point down the line or something like that.
Okay.
I don't think E3 is ready for it, or I don't think it's going to be shown in E3. It's unless they have something crazy to announce for like the story mode. Otherwise, it's just Splatoon.
Yeah, just new maps and
Yeah.
yeah. Other than a new Pikmin, that's kind of all I had on my list.